Good afternoon. I'm here to introduce the recipient of this year's AAA Distinguished Service Award. But first, I'd like to thank the members of the committee, Jennifer Burns from Deloitte, Dana Hermanson from Kennesaw State University, and Andy Bailey, retired from the University of Illinois. These members participated in a number of calls to discuss the nominees, and the decision to award this year's Distinguished Service Award was unanimous. The Distinguished Service Award is given to recognize exemplary career service to the auditing profession or the section and scholarly contributions to the field of auditing. It requires an outstanding career achievements over a 20 to 25-year span or longer that have a lasting and significant effect on the field of auditing. This year's recipient meets those requirements. I'm pleased to announce that this year's recipient of the 2014 Distinguished Service Award goes to Scott Showalter. Scott's accomplishments and his service to the profession and the association are too numerous to detail, so I'll mention only a handful of examples. Scott is a professor in practice at North Carolina State University, Department of Accounting. Prior to joining there in 2008, Scott spent over 33 years with KPMG as a practice professional. Scott retired from KPMG after 22 years as a partner in the firm, serving in a number of important positions, both in the practice offices as well as the national office. At his retirement, he was the national office partner in the risk management group of KPMG's Department of Professional Practice. Prior to that role, he was the global managing partner in their Assurance and Advisory Services Center, having led the building and development of the center in 1998. During the initial 2-year period, the center evolved from a non-existent organization to an organization comprised of 150 people and an annual budget of $40 million. While at KPMG, Scott served as the Vice President of Practice to the section. During that time, he was one of the originators and founding co-editors of the online publication Current Issues in Auditing. Scott held that co-editor role for the first 4 years of the publication. Scott subsequently served as Vice President of Academic and President of the Auditing Section, and has served in a number of extremely important roles within AAA over the past 10 years. He chaired the overall AAA strategic planning effort and has received the AAA Outstanding Service Award. Scott also served as a leader on the Pathways Commission effort and was instrumental in helping the section establish the Access to Subjects program with the CAQ in the largest firms. Scott is a multiple-term member of the Public Company Accounting Oversight Board Standing Advisory Group and a board member of the Federal Accounting Standards Advisory Board. Scott is an enormously talented individual. He continues to devote substantial time to mentoring students, helping the community, serving the association and the profession. He will continue to represent the profession, the association, and the auditing section with honor and distinction. Please join me in congratulating Scott Showalter as the 2014 recipient of the Distinguished Service Award.
That guy you're talking about, you know, you find him. When Mark called me, he'll tell you that I was extremely humbled and surprised by that. And since I chaired the committee before that's awarded this, and I know the names are on there, I questioned Sandy and the committee for adding my name to that list. But the more I thought about that list, what came across to me was the fact, while I'm standing up here in front of you with the award, it really is a recognition of the great individuals and organizations I had a chance to work with. That's really what that group is reflective of. So I really feel an obligation to thank some of those people, let you know who those people are, because they're all very important to me. First of all, I want to thank the committee and the executive committee for this award, and I'm assuming there was a real long list of people competitive. If it wasn't, don't tell me. I don't know that. Okay, I'm kind of assuming that. Second of all, it's very important that I thank my spouse and my 3 adult kids. As I thought about my personal balance sheet, my wife and I will be celebrating our 40th wedding anniversary later this year. I think I have a big payable over on this side of my personal balance sheet on all the things I promised I'll make up at some point, which I probably will never do. But anyway, they're still out there. I know they're out there, and I'll keep focused on Second of all, I'd like to thank KPMG and the partners of KPMG. As you know, KPMG for a very long time has understand the very natural party intersection between academia and the practice, and have supported both the research and the curriculum area. When I was there, not only did they encourage me and support me, they would say, go out there. So that a lot of those things were at the insistence of KPMG, and I really do thank them for that. The next is actually you. AAA in the audience section, practitioners contacted me today and said, I'm going to do what you do. And I said, well, let me explain what I do first. You may not want to do exactly what I do. But when they said, I'd like to go teach, I said, well, the first thing you need to do is join the American Accounting Association audience section. I said, it will be your home. It will make you all your friends. It's where you'll get your support. And that group will make you very successful. And that's what you've done today. You've allowed me the opportunity to do a lot of different things. You've also opened up opportunities for me. Being able to participate in PCRB and Pathways and CAQ is really, I think, because of my involvement with the audience section really opened those up. And last, I'd like to thank NC State, department chair that allows me to travel around and do all this. And even more importantly, Dr. Douglas teaches my classes when I'm not there. So it's really important to have that support at home to be able to do that. So again, I'm very humbled by this award. I thank you very much for this. And I want to thank all those individuals